welcome to the VNRL Xfinity Series at Kentucky. This is the second to last race before the championship at Bristol Motor Speedway next Sunday. So I believe Asylum's got the pole. We do not have a points update on you guys, so I do not know the point situation. But I would tell you the playoff contenders. Racer, do you have your audio unincluded? Uninclude your audio. Okay. It is up in the booth is me, then Damon Lee, and I believe Titanfall will join us too. Earlier we had Asylums win the cup race, and that was a fun race to watch. Some conflict after that race, but Asylums traveled all the way from Florida. What? Well, yeah, the cup race was fun to watch.
Well, I am back. I am washed up and all feeling really good after that race there at Talladega. That was a very interesting race. That was a really good race, but I feel really bad for my teammate over here, Trevor, for having such a good race and just having engine failure on the last lap. But now that race is over, it is done for, and we are headed to Kentucky to watch these Xfinity boys duke it out on the last round of the playoffs here in the VNRL. Logan, take it away. It's about to go green flag.
There is one more round for the championship. Oh, I forgot to do the starting lineup. Oof. Okay, well, Kentucky, I believe it is a mile and a half. 1 and 2 are very different. 1 and 2 is smaller than 3 and 4. I don't know many facts
what are you talking about?
Kentucky. You know 1 and 2, how the apron comes up.
Oh, it's in the truck.
Oh, he wasn't talking.
It's in truck roster.
But Asylums has the pole. I don't know what the starting lineup is, but Night Racing at Kentucky's. As green flag is in the air, we missed the start, but that's all right. As the 7 is, I think he saved it, but the 32 of Asylums leads them to green, and Coco B in the 4 car following behind him, and I think it's a game caution.
That 32 car looks very familiar. I don't know if he's throwing a throwback to Rusty Wallace, but it looks like that 32 is throwing a throwback.
To Rusty Wallace, you said? Damon, did you say Rusty Wallace?
Well, I can't really tell because the bottom of it looked brown to me.
Oh, no, it looks like an Intimidator vibe. I think that's what he said earlier.
I do apologize. I'm starting to get K. Harvick's and sickness. I've been around him too much with the blindness. I do apologize for that.
Oh, well, we will go back green. The 4 will gain 1 position. Mark on the outside of him as 32 lost 2 position.
We are getting back underway here in Kentucky for the House Code 300.
Is that 0 is already in the wall? They've single filed up once again. Seemingly laps that 4 car can lead, and here comes the 32 of Asylums on down low looking for the lead. They're door to door. The 32 will gain the lead, but here comes that 23. Trying to make a move on that 2nd spot. The 4 just dropping position really fast, and they door! 23 gets in the grass a little bit. Conflict already. We're hearing that that zero car is having vibrations. But that 4 car just settled out in 3rd place. As that 23 keeping up with that 32. The 32 pulling away just a little bit.
Don't look now,
Not
but
much.
that 98 is making moves in the back of that field. He is making moves.
Yeah, he started back there, I believe. He's definitely gaining some time. 5 laps to go in stage
I'll
1.
tell you right now, that 98 has got a wonderful handling car. He went in on that turn really low, but kept it on the bottom. Look at him. He's holding that bottom better than anybody else right now. If I had to say for that one run, I think that 98 car might be the lead.
Yeah, it's that, I can't tell who that is. That all-black car gave him barely any room. The 26 gave him no room on the bottom. That 26, I believe, is Racetrack 19. Racetrack 19 has made some enemies these past couple weeks in the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. So, but a battle for our 4th place here, or 5th place actually, with the 1296 and the 15. I think it is 2 laps to go in stage 1. 98 riding the wall up high. I don't know if that high line's good at Kentucky, but then he pulls a crossover move. Ooh, they touch going into turn 3. The 98 and the 15 just rubbing. Seeing if out. Let's check in on our other competitors. Leader still the 32, then 23, and then the 4 rounds out your top 3. I believe it is 1 lap to go on stage. 02. So Mark is up there in point standings. I don't know exactly where, but yeah, coming to 1 lap to go in stage 1. I think that 32's got it locked up unless he makes a horrible mistake. Unless he will drop back and give these guys points, but I don't think he will do that. I don't think he's that type of person. I think he wants to get some stage points and get this track position as the 23 gets on the wall a little bit. Out of turn 4, it will be that 32 car of Asylums picking up stage 1 with Mark rounding in 2nd. Then the 4 with Coco B.
I wonder,
the 12 and the 30, 26.
Look, I don't see our 3rd commentator up here yet. I don't know if Titanfall has made it back from Talladega yet. He might have gotten into a little traffic on the way.
Yeah, definitely some air traffic. We just came back from Talladega. It was a very fast trip.
Yeah, they got me here as well. I will say one thing, that their that Penske private jet is super fast, just like their cars. But unfortunately, Titanfall had to take the ground because he was feeling kind of airsick today. So he will be here when he gets here.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I've made it up here. My plane kind of crashed into a couple of buildings on the way here.
Ah.
Wow.
You know, I really truly thought that you were like on the ground because like you were having a little bit of motion sickness earlier, so.
Yeah, that's why my car kind of exploded too. I mean, yeah.
Oh, you had to go. No, you had to go to the hospital. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Let's see who gains some track position. That 32 will keep the lead, and then the 23 is outside. The 26 gaining 1's position, and that 12 losing a position. Is green flag back in the air. .32 will clear that 23 cars. The 4 makes a move on the inside of his teammate.
I'm having a little problems picking out the 23 from the 32. I mean, the numbers, 30, 23 in the wall, big wreck on the back strawweight contenders. That will indeed bring out a caution. They are coming out here of turn 4. Coming to the line, it will be the 32, followed by the 23 and the 26.
The 32 is your leader, Asylums, with the 23 on his outside, the 26 right behind the 32. And then that 15, his highest position all night long so far. Then that 4 back there had an incident this last caution, but they are going green this time.
Well, looks like they're back to wreck. While into the pace lap, they're driving pretty dumb.
At the restart zone, the 0 all the way on the wall, and green flag back in the air. So 26 gives a good bump to the 32.
Looks like that 26 car is running a throwback to my car. And the 12 car.
26 right on the bumper of that 32 car. I believe they are teammates this race. Yes, they are. Our highest playoff contender is that 23 of Mark. Then it is Banana in the 12.
And as watching these here cars singled out, I'm not seeing a whole lot of tough racing. Just these guys trying to figure out a line right now. Just every mile and a half track we go to, these guys have to run different. But I think Kentucky has the most unique banking and tire wear.
15 is around.
Well, you know, sitting here listening to them, and the caution's out. Sitting here listening to them, they're all complaining about each other, and even if there's no contact on the track, it's quite interesting. I don't really know why everyone's complaining. Just driving. You know, that's one of the problems that a lot of people have in our league is complaining about people that are just driving the car. I don't quite understand why some people do that instead of just driving the car on their own. And it causes a lot of people to not get anywhere in the field and not actually make it anywhere, and not trying to make any move up the track. And it seems like the people that usually complain about the race leader currently, who's, I believe, what number is he?
32, I think.
The 2? The 32, who's your race leader, I mean, everyone that complains about him winning, it's just no one's trying to show him up. They're just complaining about him winning all the time. And,
yeah.
And it just seems like everyone's sitting there complaining about each other driving bad, and it's interesting to hear and see.
Yeah, it's green flag back in the air. That 26 gains the lead with 2 laps to go in stage 2.
Oh, the 0 comes down in front of the 15 with speed. Oh, and the IA spins out of the stepping ball. Big wreck into turn 1.
There's a 20.
And that caution's out again.
Caution is out.
And I believe that's in the stage.
26. Yeah. So the highest finishing playoff contender is that 4 of Coco B.
I'm going to take a tinkle break real quick. I'll be right back.
In the real world, does Xfinity run Kentucky? I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think Xfinity runs Kentucky. But 26 gains. Oh no, he keeps the lead. The 23 gains a spot. The 26 keeps the lead. Green flag back in the air. The 26 gets a good restart. 32 stuck on the high side. It's the 0 in the grass, doing some lawn mowing business. 32 and 23 side by side. The 23 will pull ahead of them. And the 4 car is complaining about something. We don't know what though, but they're 3 wide. Another double filed out again. 32 up there, just stuck up there. Can't make a move down to the bottom. That bottom lane is the preferred line as the pass for the lead here. They're trying to be best for lead at 23 pushing that 26. Who is the 12 and the 15 hard in the wall, the 98 involved, the 23 slow. Yeah. Hello to our one viewer. Thank you for tuning into the VNRL Xfinity Series at Kentucky. This is the second to last race before the championship race as the 26 hard in the wall. That was just a lag. I don't know what happened there. Are you sure? It is stage 3. Bryce, can you tell me how many laps to go whenever you restart? Okay. How many laps? Question mark. Green flag back in the air as the 23 would lead them back to green, the 32 on the high side. Try to get a lap count. So 7 gets a little loose. There is.
This has been shaping up to be a pretty interesting race, as we are seeing that 26 and 23 might have something for him at the end of this race.
There's a 7 is hard in the wall. He saves it though, but here
Speaking
comes the 4.
of that 7, he is running that filter time car. That is a beautiful car. It's a beautiful car. I like it.
Here comes the 4 trying to make a pass for second place here, but the 32 on the bottom. They're gonna try to make it 3 wide for second place.
Wow, this is great racing as they come back from the tinkle.
Can I get a lap count, please?
Ooh, 3 wide! It's the 32 kind of. Well, he got it under control. The 4 comes out of 32.
Oh.
32 comes down to 26. 4 will back out on the back stretch. The 32 will have the upper hand on his team under the 26 going into turn 3.
That 23 loving this. He's just pulling away, trying to at least. But here comes that 32 and that 26 to try to challenge him. Bryce, can you ask for a lap count, please?
Well, it looks like someone took my advice of not complaining and actually trying to show up the guy that wins all the time here.
We do hear a little bit of complaints from drivers shooting shots at the number
I
4
told you.
driver.
I told you. It's just talk complaining and no one trying to actually prove anything. I mean, no one looks
But
like
don't look now, that 32 is there, and he is coming up on that
Mark
23,
just can't.
and he should be there by the next lap, if not this lap.
Mark can't let that car get to his head. He's just got to hang in there. And try and run that car in deep and
He
stay
doesn't
ahead of that
overthrow
32.
that turn just a little bit, but he stuck it. What a movement. What a great handling car that 23 has.
Yeah, Mark just gotta drop that out of his head that that car behind him is a 14-time winner this season in the Cup Series. Just think him as a regular Xfinity car.
Now, I would have thought that 32 would have caught him by now. Maybe that 32's car's not handling like
I'm
it needs to
telling
be
you,
right
that
now.
23 car, he's got one of the best ones out there, and he's trying his darndest to freaking get ahead of him. I don't know why I just said that, but yeah, he's trying to get ahead of him, and or stay ahead of him, and the 32's trying as well. He's coming up high. 23's being blocked him.
Bottom is the preferred lane, so I don't think there's going to be a high side momentum to make a high side pass. You just got to do it on the bottom, move him out of the way, or get a run from the bottom, make it pass him. But
The 23 car's just got to keep it under control and cool and keep the car working fine, and he'll stay ahead of him. I believe he's got a really good car. It's all depends on if he can keep a cool head and not driving deep. Because that 32 car, if it comes down to the end, it's probably going to try a little too hard and make a mistake or something trying to catch up to the 23. Oh,
Well,
they got
there's
loose or
that
something
32.
there.
He is on the back bumper. Giving him a little bump off before. I think we will have a new leader coming to the stripe.
And a
Caution is
at the
out, and
line,
Mark
the
will be
23
your
is
leader.
ahead.
can I get a lap count, Bryce, please? Damien, can you ask for a lap count?
Case, can we please get a lap count, sir? Asylums, can we please get a lap count? $14 to go.
They're coming to coming to the 14 laps to go or 13? Check that 4 is pitting. I don't know what they're doing. Pit road is open.
Well, I believe most cars are coming in. If not all of them, yes, all cars are coming into the pits. Now, will anyone take a strategy here and not take 4 tires and maybe try some 2?
I think there's going to be a couple cars that are going to take 2 tires here, but then most of them are going to take 4 tires. I don't know exactly how this track runs, but
I don't believe that any car will take 2 tires. It just doesn't seem the good idea. Especially just in case cautions do happen. It could really hurt a car if they take 2 tires. A 2-tire stop could really hurt somebody here, especially if the left sides are wearing down and that left side tire blows. And it'd be the end of the game there.
And the
And
23
will be
will
ahead
win
of
the
him.
race off of pit road.
The 23 would be ahead of him.
And the 26 extended to 23. Some controversy. I don't know if they race each other dirty a little bit,
The
but
23 car was ahead of him, and we will restart at lap with, 12 to go? 12 laps to go.
12 laps to go at Kentucky. It was a 0 hard into the back of his teammate. Maybe some good luck. Maybe some, hey, you shouldn't have wrecked me earlier. The 23, he's hoping he gets a good shove from the 26.
Well, every car took 4 tires is a great call. No one really gained any spots on one another. But here we come to the green flag. Mark will lead us into lap 12. Cross the lane? Oh, no, now we're
Green
cross the lane.
flag back in
Oh,
there.
There's the 15.
There was a little bit of a jump on that restart.
15 did jump that restart. He did pass cars. For the line.
And
But
Asylums
what,
with a 32 got a really bad run.
On this here green flag corner for
32 got a-
passing
the 32 got a really
cars
good start.
before the line.
And then the 23 cars just start pulling away. He's stuck behind the racer and the 26 car, but the 15 had some contact between with the 23 there on the straight stretch. There goes the
Is there a 3 wide
to
for
the
the race
inside
lead?
all the way down. There's 4 wide.
Four wide.
We got 132
all the way down the apron.
The 15 hit the wall, and then the 32 backed out. And there's a 15. He saved it, and the 23 will lead off of that battle into turn 2.
The 15 not serving his penalty yet. He is not at the back of the pack yet.
And the 30, and the 32 trying to make it 4 wide. Got the worst out of that one, losing 2 spots.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He did. Passed 2 cars.
The 23 still in the lead. The 4 there in second place, trying to continue with the points. And the 32 is still battling with his I believe
I don't know. I
was
wasn't
inside
watching
the
what
4 car in
happened.
turn 3, and secures second place to try and get to the 23. The 23's loving this battling though, as I believe we're entering lap 9, I think. Trying to win this race. The 23's got a pretty big gap, but as we know, the 32 does close gaps pretty well of Asylums, and I don't quite know if he'll be able to make it there. All I know is it's probably going to end up being a good battle.
Yeah, the 32 trying to catch that 23 as here comes the 4 trying to pass for second place. The 4 car hasn't got a win all season long. He's trying to get his first one of the season.
If I was that 23 or 4 car, I would do whatever I could to get around that 32. As I believe the 4 car spins.
Hard in the wall. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, he saved it and no caution. We'll be out. The 23 car is still going to go, but will the 32 car be able to catch him in time of Asylums? I don't know. They're pretty even right now, but if any mistake that Mark makes, Asylums will be right there on him. And a heartbreaking evening for Coco as he spins out and turn 1, trying to battle with the Asylums here for second place, trying to get some points and a devastating finish, especially after the weekend that the 12 car had yesterday.
How many laps do we have to go here, Trevor and Luke?
I believe it should be 5 now, I think, right? 6.
Woo! 6 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen.
And Asylums
This
is
is just
driving
the
the
beginning
car.
of the
He's
32
driving
car.
it
He's
deep.
catching the 23.
All the 23's got to do is keep that car going at a pretty good pace, keep it running well, and he'll have it. But the question is Asylums be able to drive it in deep enough to try and get there in time, as the laps tick away pretty slow here, and I don't quite know if he'll be able to get there in time. But if Mark makes one mistake, he'll be there, and Mark certainly
5
doesn't
laps
need
to go.
that. 5 to go, and the pits are closed, I believe. That 32 is closing down on him, and he's another lap getting ready to tick away here, running out of time. The cars are pretty even, and he hits the wall a little bit there. But is he going to be able to close that
I
gap?
believe he's gaining about a 10th a lap.
Well, a 10th a lap isn't enough to win the race, though. He's going to have to do more than that, and he certainly can. He has showed that he could. The only thing that I think that the last thing that Asylums has in his book to win this race is to get in that 23 car's head, know that I'm coming, and I'm not going to stop for anything. I'll move out of the way if I have to do it. The 23 is just going to have to corral that thought and drive that car safe and to the line.
This is shaping out to be a pretty good race here. So, we're about an 8 to 10 car length lead over that 32
Is it 3
car.
laps now? As we enter 3 laps to go, the 23 car is getting slower, and the 32 is getting quicker. I hope that 23 car is at a really good run. I hope he doesn't let the car get in his head now. He's had a beautiful car all night. He looks to have a winning car, but he just any mistake will screw him up. As a
Oh,
car
we
is
got a lap
up
car in the
ahead,
way.
I
Maybe
believe
he
it's
was
a zero car in the way.
leaders.
Oh, I thought he was about to come right down in front of him.
I did too, but he just had a
There are
lick of
2 laps to go,
to go.
Kentucky. The 23 getting closer to the 32. He's going to have to keep it clean. Try and keep that car able to make it to the line. Almost at 1 to go, about halfway through there. Just about to the line. The 32 is closing in on him. He's just going to have to keep his cool and he'll make it there. He dives it in. It's not enough yet. He's got 1 more lap. Getting ready to enter 1 to go. Sponsored by Jeff Gordon's Camaro. And we're almost there.
1 lap to go here at Kentucky.
Casey's going to dive in deep here into turn 1 and 2. Mark keeps his cool, runs that line perfectly into 1 and 2. He's got 2 more turns to make it there. He's going to dive it in, you know it. The way he runs,
He's not
going to
get
all the way in. It's not enough, and the 23 is going to come out of turn 4. And he should win here at Kentucky.
Incredible win for Mark here today. This was, I think this is 2nd or 3rd win of the season.
Another impressive run from Mark as he does outbeat what we call the Intimidator now. Running up front just about all day, keeps his cool, and the 32 couldn't get it to him. Mark prevails his thought and just about lost it, actually, if he didn't keep his cool. You know, he had a great run yesterday at ISM, got 2nd place, got 1 stage win, got 2nd place in the 1st stage. Had a great run, and another great run from him today. The 32 just wasn't able to catch up to him, and gets beat by the 23. Great race from him.
What a race.
Enough, though.
Well, the 32 gave it a shot at him. Asylums just didn't have enough of the car to get him. And like I said, Mark just had a great car and was able to keep his cool and win it.
Look at all them red cars. Mark with the most points. Well,
do we have enough time
Mark
for an
wins
interview?
tonight at Kentucky.
I actually don't believe we do.
And we are going to sign off in the VNRL Xfinity Series at Kentucky. Next up, I don't think anyone's going to stream it, the Truck Series at Talladega. Tune in next week for Kentucky and Talladega once again. But just flip-flopped.
I heard that.